Hey, beautiful souls. Are you at a pinnacle turning point in your spiritual awareness and your awakening and you're manifesting and you're having this moment where you're like, I know I can manifest bigger if I just get out of my own way? How to do that? I had the most epiphany moment from my angels and I had to write this down. It's so powerful when you start to recognize that we are the only ones holding ourselves back and that there's ways for us to manifest even bigger than we can imagine. So here's the thing. I was always over 20 some years, I studied the law of attraction, the secret, the power of now, the power of belief, and on and on. And so it teaches you to ask, believe, receive. So you get something in your mind and you hold it, and hold that idea and that feeling, and you get excited about it and it manifests. Those are for physical 3D things, but here's where we're leveling up. This is so cool. So it was tangible 3D versions with no room for surprise. This is the message I got. You're leaving no room for surprise. It's time to release the attachment to the specific. No more death grips on the outcome. And this is what I realized I was doing. I was having these bigger ideas, these bigger manifestations, and I was like having a death grip, like this emotional attachment to like, oh, it's gotta be, I could just feel it, it's so right, it's so for me. And I had, my angels gave me memories of how I did this, even with manifesting this cabin. I thought that it was another cabin and I had a death grip on that, and when it fell through, I was devastated. Listen to that video on that manifestation. Subscribe and follow me if you're going through this awakening, because I share lots of insight that could be helpful in this journey. So what I realized was that I had such a death grip on the outcome that I left no room for what the universe and the angels and God and my manifestations truly were supposed to be. So here's what I wrote. Let go of this death grip. Know that there is a divine compass and that there's a plan bigger than me. There's a plan bigger than what you can even imagine. Let go of thinking that I even want something. Maybe what I need is better for me. And you know what? That's what happened with this cabin. I couldn't have even imagined manifesting something this great because I actually didn't believe I could. It was out of my price range. It was all of the logical, rational things in my life told me that it wasn't possible. But when it landed in my lap, I'm crying, going like, I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. It's better than I could have ever expected. And here, that's the message, right? It was what I needed. It was better than what I thought I wanted. It was 10 times better than what I thought I wanted. And I had to get out of my own way, right? Let go of that death grip and hanging on to what I thought I wanted because maybe what I need was better for me. Recognize the difference, the angels say. Easily and effortlessly is the knowing. How do you know that something is right or you're supposed to take that next step or that next action? You know because it just feels right. It's easy. It's effortless. That doesn't mean that you're not putting in work, but like making these videos, I could do this 24/7 and it doesn't feel like work. I lose track of time. I'm just in it. I love it. I'm so excited to share. I just want to help everybody rise. And I have no expectation on who's going to see this. I just know whoever does will be the right ones who need it. And that's the most beautiful thing. And it's effortless, right? Even though I'm putting in a lot of work, it's effortless because it's coming from my heart and soul. That's the difference. That's the knowing. You should not have to try, force, work hard, only have fun and love it. Flow, grace, and ease falls into place. That's how you know. That's how you know when you do something and it feels so good and then you have an incredible result, that's how you know. It just is, and I can expect it to be better than I could have ever expected. What an incredible message from the angels. It says, open up, have fun. Because really, as we're growing into higher levels of manifestation, I don't know about you, but I'm letting go of things. Like I'm no longer have this desire, like, for things. I now want connections. I want experiences. I want to just be able to go with my flow. And if I feel inspired to go somewhere, to see someone, to connect, I just want to do it because it's fun. And as I'm being guided, I know that things are going to unfold and manifest for me bigger and better than I can even imagine. So I'm allowed to have these tangible ideas, but then let go. Getting out of your own way, I realize now, is just letting go of any attachment to the outcome. Zero attachment to any expectation. And I'll tell you, the angels are constantly giving me messages and constantly helping me create this pathway because it takes time. And you may be finding this too. You'll have different things come up where you're like, oh yeah, until it like completely clicks. One of the examples of this letting go and it being better than you could ever expected was I'm grocery shopping the one day and I'm gluten-free, sugar-free, so it's difficult for me to find a treat, right? And so I'm like gonna buy a bag of chips and it was $6 or something. And I was like, well, wouldn't that be nice if I could find 2 treats that are like $3 each? And so I have a laugh like that. I laugh and I grab my cart and I'm like, oh, well, just whatever, I'm good. I was accepting that what I had was good enough. I put it out there like, that'd be nice, but I didn't have a death grip and I didn't have an attachment to the outcome. So I keep walking. Within 3 steps, there's another cart in front of me that makes me stop in this moment. And I'm like, and I look over and there's one of those coolers and there's gluten-free pizzas there that had everything on it that I love, like pesto, and it was just so divine. And I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? And I'm looking for the price and there's no price. And I'm like, okay, well, what is this? So I grab them and I go over to the cash and I'm like, how much are these? And she's like, $3 each. So I ended up getting 2 things for $3 that were 10 times better than I could have ever imagined because I was just about to get chips. And in that moment, I walked away and I went, thank you, angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because that just taught me that what I have to do is want something great, but let it go. Get out of my own way. Don't have a death grip. And I could have went and searched the whole store and looked in every aisle, but instead I went, that'd be nice. I let it go. I had a giggle and the universe brought it to me within the next 3 steps. Isn't that something? So I hope that this resonates with you. Subscribe, leave a comment, leave a question. I absolutely love sharing in this journey we call life as a soul having a human experience, trying to figure out how to awaken and beat this spiritual warfare and keep your vibration up. This is the goal for all of us because this is what's making a brand new world. So this is the message I was writing down here it's the next level. It's leveling up. It's getting out of your own way. Just be in the now. Stay up. Oh, okay. Because I want to explain, like, the secret. Originally, when I first started, it was teaching like little things. It would say, picture a parking spot and like, know it's going to be there. And then all of a sudden, every time I would go wherever I was going and I pictured that parking spot, it would be there. And so it really did teach me to have like a tangible attachment to a thing, where now I'm realizing it's letting go and letting whatever's meant to be surprise me, and it's 10 times better than you could have ever imagined. So it's saying, be here and now, enjoy each moment in a playful way. That's it. Enjoy each moment in a playful way. Remember what it was like to be a child. And like I'm learning now in each moment to just hang on to excitement like a child, like just being so excited about my tea, being so excited about whatever I'm eating, being so excited about whatever conversation I'm having, being so excited about everything that I'm doing. And that's it. Just hold that excitement and just know that it's going to get better and better. And one of the favorite things that I love to ask the universe is, how could it get any better than this? Because even if it's dark, you can say that. How could it get any better than this? How could it get any better than this? When it's dark, right? You could say that. And when it's even better, you could say, well, how could it get any better than this? And it does. Let the universe show you how much better it can be than anything you could ever imagine. Do imagine, do get those pictures and those ideas that in your hand of what you would like to hold tangibly, but then let go. Hang on only to that frequency, only to the yeah. Hang on to the yeah, but let go of like that it has to be that. It didn't have to be that house. This cabin was better. It didn't have to be the chips. The pizzas were better. You know, like this is the message. Let go. Next level, level up. Here we go. Rise and shine. Much love and light to us all as we rise. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey we call life. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for leaving a comment or a question so that I can help in any way I can this shift in humanity. Much love.